Yellow Jackets will kick off first, and here we go. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. So Florida State's offense will go on the attack first. Last time we saw these guys, they came out firing. They were up to any challenge offered by the secondary. Any suggestions on how to prevent that from happening again this week, Dave?
And it's tough to have that great of a QB and that great of a wide receiver, but you definitely have to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Jam him, mess up the timing. Their chemistry and timing with this elite QB and elite receiver is really good. Jesse, I got to mess it up somehow.
And you just have to take calculated.
Makes the catch, and he's free. Past the 50. At the 30. He's at the... And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Seminoles.
How about that, man? We're trying to give you the storylines of the football game, who to watch. Apparently, it's this guy at wide receiver. First play, big pass down the field, big touchdown. Jesse, that's how you kick off a ball game.
Yeah, not even allowing us to finish our opening game thoughts, but I love the aggressive nature and play calling on offense. You're going to your big-time target at wide receiver. On the opening play, you're going to give him a shot and an opportunity to make this defense pay. It's 6-0. We barely even sat down.
So the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Now watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
Wants to throw. It's McKenzie. Rushes on. Finds his big tight end. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Dickens. Stopped right there. And they squelched that play so fast, can you even still call it a sweep?
You can sweep that play under the rug and not run it again because it was very unsuccessful.
Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. They'll run him again. All over him immediately.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. And the Yellow Jackets will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Searching for space. He's got great speed. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. The Seminoles offense comes out ready to get this drive started. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. Inside the 40. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. And the Knowles come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Running inside, it's Croma. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. That is exactly why they called the running back the safety valve. They used it, and they used it to perfection.
Yeah, and you want to push the ball down the field. You want to make those big plays, but you see the defense. They bring the blitz. I got the running back open, dump it to him, let him do the rest, let him get the 1st down.
Got it! They stop him just a link or two short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here.
QBs, when they see these zone coverages, man, some of them panic. Some of them throw it too quickly and can make bad decisions. I like how he waited a little bit, waited for the right window, the right opportunity. There's always going to be holes in zones. I just got to be a little bit patient.
The Seminoles have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal. Timeout taken by the Yellow Jackets. That'll be their 1st. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. Out wide right, it's Davis. And they get him, and they'll lose yardage on that completion.
I love defenses that can tackle the catch. Right away, you're not giving up any yak. As soon as that player has the ball, he goes down now.
Twice they've been denied touchdowns in the red zone, and now it's 3rd. Trying to get it in. Touchdown, Florida State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
That's something you don't see too often, running reverses on 3rd down. The money down in the red zone, but when you've got ability like this guy has, you just got to find ways to get him the football. After the reverse, open field, he uses the speed and takes it in for the score.
The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the 1st quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
The Yellow Jackets with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Hands it off. They were all over it.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on 1st down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on 3rd down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
Dumps it to the back. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. And the Yellow Jackets will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. You want to talk about dynamic ability to flip a field on display right there. And it was just about a return for a touchdown. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Trying to escape and get it himself. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a 1st down.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, They got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
Breaks into the open. And into the end zone. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the 1. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Jackson will throw. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Florida State. And they take it in for 6 more points. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive.
And I love the decision by the quarterback, finding his playmaker, getting him the football quickly so that he can make something happen after the play and get 6.
Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Wide receiver going in motion. Snap on first down, wants to throw. They'll run the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The handoff as they run the counter play here. Brought down. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. The Yellow Jackets will line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Makes a move. Can they catch him? Touchdown, no! The hidden yardage, the big play, special teams coming through. And the extra point makes it 28-0. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Hey, guys, down here on the Georgia Tech sideline, I can tell you this crowd has played a factor early in this game. On the road, in a hostile environment, they have not been able to get going in this game. They have failed to score, not productive on their early drives, and they are talking about how the crowd noise is impacting them. I see them talk to each other, trying to tighten things up at the line of scrimmage. This is a factor. This crowd is making a big difference here so far. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. To the air, it's McKenzie. Back's got it on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
Man, you gotta love the safety's eyes on that play. He didn't get lost. He didn't get enamored with everything that was going on in front of him. Playing pass down the field. He locked eyes on that running back. Saw the screen develop. Comes upfield. Makes the play. Makes the sound tackle.
On third and long. Try to convert through the air. Oh, pressure's coming. He's sacked. This defense all over him. And the Yellow Jackets will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Florida State comes out ready to put something together on this drive. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Back to pass on second down. Unloads it downfield. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go?
You don't see offensive pass interference called very often, so usually you know it's pretty blatant. It's pretty obvious. It's a severe push-off or, obviously trying to break up a play so you don't give up a pick, but clear offensive pass interference on that play.
Now they'll run the draw. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Look out! Setting up the screen. There he goes! And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain. The Noles will line it up on 1st and 10. Jackson gonna throw it. Right side, it's Brown. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. 2nd down to the air. Got there right as the ball did, jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Makes a connection. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. And the Seminoles are rolling down the field. Wants to throw on first. Unloads to the wideout. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Just keep swinging it. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on 4th down.
Nice execution by this defense. One of the strengths of this offense is 3rd down. They're really good at it. They were ready. Nice job getting the guy on the ground, forcing the 4th down.
They'll run it. It's Chroma. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
How nice is it to have a running back with this guy's skill set, right? That's not a guaranteed gimme 4th down conversion either, but still, they trust in him to find the crease and keep this drive alive.
There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
And a lot of times the fit up front, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Well, the offense is trying to get a big-time playmaker the ball out in space quickly with the wide receiver screen, but the defense is having none of it.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. 12th play of the drive coming up, but they've got a long way to go here on 3rd down. Jackson will throw. He's not going to get there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down decision. They'll send out the kicker here. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. Dead center perfect. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Down here on the Yellow Jackets sideline, I can see a lot of conversations happening between the offensive line and the running back. They just haven't been able to get the ground game going. They're talking about he has got to be more patient, and they have got to give more of a push up front. The crowd is making it hard, though. I can tell you it is hard to hear as they try to struggle and communicate. We'll see if they're able to come together against this very hostile crowd. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Second down, gonna throw it. Here comes the heat. Left side is Shaw. He is not afraid to use that stiff arm as a weapon as he bangs his way to the 28. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Out wide right, it's Roach. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
That's a great sign for this offense. Man, everything's been difficult so far, and you've dug yourself a huge hole. They're going to have to find some completions, find some energy, find some momentum somehow, because it's been a struggle out the gates.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. He can't wait for this game to be over.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a fifth. Looking downfield, it's McKenzie. Blasted as he lets it go. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Georgia Tech spends its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Yellow Jackets will snap it on 1st and 10. The run inside, it's Dickens. Defense there before he could really get going. He was a whirling dervish. A lot of work for that 4-yard gain.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect the quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect the quarterback a little bit better.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Pressure's there and he lets it go. And he gets rid of it.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They're getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
Signal goes into the air, and he makes the fair catch at the 10. As we check in with Holland.
Checking in from the Seminole sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating. Keep.
Snags it, and he's open. Inside the 50. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he scores! Touchdown Seminoles! That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and he just has 4 now on the season.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
They get him corralled, but not before he gets that return out to the 35. The Seminoles will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Before we kick off the second half, Holly Rowe, what do you have?
Guys, Florida State's head coach told me at the half, their defense has done a terrific job so far, and today they're kicking off here to start the second half. That defense has got to step up again because they are facing a really stout running game.
Makes the grab on the right, and he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
Well, if they're going to get back in this game, they need more plays like that. That was something that was missing in the first half. Explosive plays in the passing game, and they get one here, trailing early in the third quarter. Let's see if these receivers can make more plays like that as this game goes on.
Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Rides to the back. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. They'll knock him down right at the 35-yard line. Still a lot of ground to cover to get to the first down marker. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Right down the boulevard. It's good. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Holly, what update do you have on that?
Guys, down on the home team sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong with the big lead. They're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Guys?
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly.
And these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off of it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut or I can throw it and they just spread me out and make me defend so many things, and you could tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big first down.
He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
And the Seminoles with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
At the 35, he's loose. Open field on the right. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
And this QB and wide receiver, like they are in lockstep. They know exactly where they're going to be. QB really trusting his receiver to make plays. And if I'm him, I'm just going to keep finding him because so far the defense has had zero answer for this 1-2 combination.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Jackson gonna throw it. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. Right on the money. He makes the grab in the end zone. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Georgia Tech's offense comes out ready to get this drive going. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on defense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Sends it back in motion. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Right side, it's off. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You can tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sinks that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver creating enough separation to create a positive gain.
On third down, he drops to throw. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the Yellow Jackets will punt it away on fourth down. And these guys have been busy. Sixth punt of the day. Trying to make one miss. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Holly, what do you have?
Hey guys, here on the home team sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other, keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong, but with a big lead, they're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Back to you guys.
Okay, Holly.
And you see on that play the confidence that he has in that playmaker on the perimeter of the field. He's already had a couple catches in this game. It seems like he's always open. And right there, nice job fitting that football into a small space and great awareness by the receiver getting his feet down in bounds.
Keeps it moving. It's Chroma. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
And this offense hadn't got the ground game going at all, but it hasn't mattered. The passing game has been so good. So you'd like to create balance on offense, but as long as they can keep spinning the pill out wide, this offense has been just fine.
He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Jackson will throw. He's going to take a shot. Makes a deep grab. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. Touchdown, Florida State! And 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish the drive with a 64-yard scoring toss. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will... to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Touchdown, Knowles. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Yellow Jacket offense comes out to get this drive underway. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Wants to go up top on second down. Caught. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark.
You hate giving up that play if you're the DB on this one because you're playing man coverage, you're trying to defend a slant route, you've taken the inside away. That's where your leverage is. You'll allow anything to happen to the outside. You're trying to funnel the receiver to the boundary. You just cannot let the receiver beat you to the inside.
And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Hits inside, it's Dickens. Breaks the tackle. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain.
Coming into this game, man, the focal point was on the running back, right? We've got to stop the running back. Talking to these coaches, they've got to be physical. One guy, two guy, three guys have to get there. Man, they've done an unbelievable job being physical, getting him on the ground.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have two hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job of ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
Jackson going to throw it. Lets it fly. In the end zone, he's got it. Touchdown Seminoles. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will... to the 25-yard line. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
I know it hasn't been the type game statistically this running back was hoping to have up to this point. He's been getting shut down. Finally, he's able to break through for a big one. And sometimes, you know, it just takes one. It takes one run like that to get his confidence back, to get the offensive line's confidence back. Let's see what happens with this offense now moving forward.
Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Snapped it in the shotgun. They're all over him. He's on the move. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Burrowing for yardage. How about that pursuit? They stop him right at the line of scrimmage, bringing up 4th down. And the Yellow Jackets line up to punt it away. Here's the punt, and whether it goes 3 yards or 93 yards, just don't let that return guy get it again. Holly Rowe has an update.
Checking in from the Florida State sideline. This quarterback has been absolutely spectacular today. Over 400 yards passing late in the game with this big lead. We're curious to see how long the coaches keep him out there, but from what I can see on the sideline, he wants to continue to play. There is so much momentum and chemistry down here. This offense continues to roll, and it is a blast to watch these guys interact down here on the field. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. They needed that extra space as he bangs his way to the 14.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, they've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
Jackson will throw. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He'll go out of bounds at the 22, methodically moving it away from their own end zone. On 1st down from their own 22. Makes one man miss. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
Quarterback signaling to his guys. He wants to throw it again. He wants to go deep. He's got it way down the field. And they'll bring him down after the long completion and explosive pass play for this offense. The Seminoles getting set on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Fires to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Pulls it and fires to the left. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. And the Noles have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Caught. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Move. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss.
Yeah, this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's later in the 4th quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
2nd down, gonna throw it. That's caught. It's Haynes. Turning it on. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. The Yellow Jackets peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. On the ground with the counter. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. 2nd and long here. The throw on 2nd down, and they need a lot. Finds his man. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. And listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Well, you got to know as a quarterback, when you're in an empty set, which means you have no running backs in the backfield with you, you got to be able to get rid of the football. And you're expecting pressure. The clock's going to go off in your head. Not a good job of keeping 2 hands on the football, and the defense able to knock it loose.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Jackson gonna throw it. He's not afraid to go deep. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. Quarterback changing the play. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Soft spot in the middle. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. The Seminoles are in the red zone. Drops back on first down. Throws to the wideout. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. On the ground with the counter. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Tight end now in motion. They give it to him again. Runs through a tackle. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.